My opinion on VR coming to cinema. That is a tricky question because I feel like it's a wonderful technology, and I think it's an exciting way to see progress-wise. It might be a great step forward, but it's also very different than the way cinema currently is.
VR coming to cinemas, I think, is a natural movement. It's something that's been more of a technological barrier, and I think a lot of people will be a little confused by it in the beginning. It'll be a little weird, but once they've worked the kinks out, I think it'll be perfect and immersive.
It's nice to see a new technology into something that's been around for so long, and something even pushing the boundary a little bit more.
In the 2014 to 2015 school year, the SMPTE student chapter at RIT began exploration into the emerging medium of camera-captured virtual reality cinema. The project was presented at the 2015 Imagine RIT. We were able to display our progress to the Rochester community, as well as allow many to be immersed in the VR experience for the first time.
I got involved in the project through my major as a motion picture science student at the Rochester Institute of Technology.
I guess I've always been fascinated with virtual reality, so I was excited when I found out the project was going to be on that emerging technology.
We built our own 360-degree camera rig using 13 GoPro cameras. The prototype was made of styrofoam board, with the anticipation to be 3D printed for our continuation of the project this year.
We took them through the real behind-the-scenes experience by placing them in all the different steps along the production timeline.
They were present from the early pre-production stage, production setup, post-production workflow, and at the finale for viewing.
When we were writing the script, we had to think of a story where we could actually shoot 360 degrees and we wouldn't get all this camera equipment and crew in it, which is how we came up with the idea of showing off our school film and animation, because it's a lot simpler. And I think that trying to figure out a way to shoot a movie in the future without crowding behind you or above you with equipment will be something we'll have to figure out.
I dealt with editing the different scenes together, but that was all kind of in a flattened 360-degree form. So it was really exciting when I finally looked around in the environment.
Here's your tripod. Due back at Monday at 10:30 a.m.
Okay, Max, longing for love. Longing for love.
I worked with stitching the images in Unity for our prototype, so being able to see them at a good resolution and with the motion of the Oculus integrated, so you were actually in our test room. It was really cool.
I did learn how to run and operate VR systems a little bit better than I would have ever known outside of this.
This year was more of a beginning stage of the project. We didn't really have all the kinks worked out, and we're going to buy the software instead of using a trial version. And we're going to try to update the rig so that it's more sturdy.
This year hopefully we'll solidify the workflow. Once we have the workflow, then we can play with actual storytelling in the virtual reality environment.
Maybe a combination of live action and animation. I think it's like possibilities are endless.
I'm excited to see where it goes, and also this technology is expanding so rapidly that there's a lot of great potential.
My favorite part of the project was probably just getting to experience VR as a fully dimensional experience. I mean, if you never put one on, do it.